What is this? Alice in a studio? With an intro? You mean like Alice, you found an intro for your scary horror games? No. It's just a thing that I know that every game has a web browser play version, so I don't know that I can play it in the web-based browser and probably not that I can stream it. So, am I sure then with that would be the same games? No. And just still, I watch still one game frame like, and I still like you have an intro like sitting here like. But today we're gonna take a deep dive into something I've really wanted to do on this channel for quite a bit of time: analog horror. If you're not familiar with the Mandela catalog, if I say it correctly, let me double check. Uh, Let me double check. And the Mandela catalog. Uh, Basically, yeah, how should I describe it? I think it's better to watch for your own and see how it goes, because there basically are 2 volumes out now, and basically it's also a highly disturbing video, but here let me describe. The Mandela Catalog is an analog horror YouTube series created by Alex Kister. The episodes are divided into instructional videos for citizens of the Mandela country, warning them of supernatural organisms known as the alternatives, and found footage of video encounters with said entities. The series premiered in August 21 and gathered online following, and the following months become a subject of reference in memes. It's also used in memes, but it also inspired the horror scene from some analog horror games. And as it said, you basically have to think analog horror as like an instructional video, but with like a little different twist. And a slash game, because there are 2 analog horror type games. We're gonna dive into a little cute witch. Oh, sorry, witch. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna search for my green screen, and you get to see the title screen with this button around here. Is it this button or this one? Well, since that title screen flew away, welcome to our first analog horror game. This basically tells the assessment examination. And you know what? That's all I can give you. I know this game has multiple endings. I'm gonna give you to only give. Excuse me? I'm talking. I wanted to explain what this game is. That is. He's not gonna tell it again, probably. Thanks for applying to our authenticity assessment department. We should look at your upcoming examination. You will need it. And that's all that has been given. Should we start this test? We're probably all waiting for it, like Alice could do it.
The examination will now begin. Hello, friend. Thanks for applying for this position at the Authenticity Assessment Department. All of us here at are very happy to have you. If you get the job, that is. Today,
I was like talking about my daily life, but
you're qualified to perform authenticity assessments on your own in a real-life scenario. But before that, some quick questions are required to get some more insight about who we would be hiring. Please take a sit and await further instructions.
Okay, I already see it. So, how did you hear about this position? Word of mouth, newspapers, a dream. Well, I saw it on the internet, so does that count as a word of mouth? What was that sound? Do you have any professional experience in this area? Well, I do play a lot of horror games. Does that count? Ah, say yes. Do you have any personal experience in this area? No. Do you believe in God? Well, I'm atheist. I'm gonna say it almost. And I know that how people are gonna hate me, but you should believe where you want to believe in. I can't find to bring myself to believe in God, so you can try to argue in the comments down below, but I'm fine if you believe in God, and I'm not going to question you to think otherwise. So, Do you fear that? Why these questions? I just became a transgender and I already feel like telling with that. I do not fear it. I've been thinking lately since my grandfather passed away, like last summer. Like, how does that feel? It's been bothering my mind, like why do we live on this earth and we have a certain amount of time? But before going to philosophical, let's say, no, I do not fear that. Would you fear God? Well, if I don't believe in it, does it exist? And if it exists, no, I'm not fearing. I'm not fearing God. Yeah, of course, my viewers, my friends, my family. So I have enough people in love. Do I fear of losing an 8A2 A14? Oh. But do I fear losing them? You know, I'm gonna tell something that I'm really close to heart. I lived in a big family, so it's always like fight this question, and fight that. And I've lived with like quite some troublesome time. But I won't bother you to detail. But I already like I had like a fear at my like MBO school, where I rather stayed longer on school because I never knew how this like home was. It could be fun, it could be happy, but also could be like discussion, fight after this, fight after that. And my fear also after I moved out, because like my older brother went away and out of house too, but my little brother below me always had fight with my parents, that I just get an app one day that things escalated quickly. So I fear of, yeah, I have fear.
We will provide you with several images of people, and you must determine whether or not these people are authentic and to be trusted, or threats you should stay away from. Please be careful with your selections.
So this is
Our
that,
decision on whether to hire you
and
will
this
depend
is
heavily on your results.
ah. He looks he could be trustworthy. There's eyes only. Maybe too little sleep. What happened to your glasses, Grandma? You can trust. I don't know, he looks too chilly at me. Like, it doesn't help that I've seen, like, a street invitation like last Wednesday, but I won't go too further in detail, but I'll say that. You look like someone from a, like, if I went on a James Bond undercover mission, I would like you look like someone I would meet at a table in a casino and be like, are you like Alice 007? We're like, yes. So you're a threat to me. What's this? I see kids, I see... This feels discomfort. Really discomfort. Why do I see this? I see father, a kid, a mother, or is this a daughter? Like an older sister? Is this going away? Oh. You look trustworthy. You know the reason I wouldn't say she's trustworthy? Her pupils. And the reason her pupils probably just use something that will do that. I'm gonna touch you. What happened to your... Are there eyes in there? I can see eyes. Discipline, 5 milligrams tablet. Take 3 tablets per mouth nightly. Cups are children and good. Okay. You look trustworthy. Yeah, you're trustworthy, okay, pet. Like, did you hear that zoomer? Is that an indication you're doing it wrong, or... Police department, what is your emergency? Yeah, I'm at Dove Park at a gas station. Actually, I'm in the corner of Dove Park. I think there is somebody who needs help. There's a kid outside, he got some blood on him. Is he hurt? I don't know, it looked fine. I just outside the door was locked, so I can't tell. He's asking for help, so you know, I don't know if you can hear, but he's asking me to help him. Okay, I'm dispatching an ambulance right now. Is there any way you can unlock this door? Oh, I can unlock it for sure. I work here. I have the keys. Then what's stopping you? Oh, I mean, I wanted to help him, obviously. The moment he came in, the kid had blood him for Christ's sake. But on this console, like crazy, I was pulling out my keys. I saw it. His face. He says, you know, he's had this look. It reminded me of something. I don't know. It's something I'm terrified of. Why does it give me discomfort? Fuck, I don't know, man. But something's off about the kid. Like real off. You're going to let this kid bleed out because he feels off? No! That's not what I'm saying. He's not dying. I'm talking to he doesn't look right. Oh, kid look, he just died himself. But he hasn't. Obviously he looks like a ghost or a demon. It's hard to explain. Maybe I'm just fucked up right now. I've been drinking a little bit. But you have to see him. He's scared shit, officer. Officer? You must be pale because of blood loss. I saw that. Don't do that to me. Poor kid can't even keep his eyes straight up because he drank one too many cheap beers. Is he still there? How does he look? What's that image flickering? Yeah, he is. I don't know. I'm like crouching under the counter so I can't even see what he's doing. It's creepy. Okay, well, I mean, it's still good 20 minutes away and the kids cannot be doing well, so I need you to go assist him. Oh, fuck that. No fucking way. Now you didn't see that little fucker is not normal. You know, refuse to cooperate is a crime, right, son? Is that what this is? Of course. Okay, I'll go check on him, though. Thank you. I'll stay on the line. Alright. Afra Marta Santisma. That doesn't look good. You look like a demon. You look like a threat. Your lips are way too filled and your eyes are off. I don't like it. You look somewhat like a kid you could trust. What does this mean?
Excellent. You have now completed the authenticity assessment examination. Congratulations.
Oh,
If you are accepted into you will receive a letter on
March. Oh, it is March still, unless there's a recording is. This gives me chill and creeps. Huh?
She was surprised to find the cottage door standing open, and when she went into the room, she had such a strange feeling that she said to herself, "Oh dear, how uneasy I feel today, and at other times I like being with grandmother so much." She called out, "Good morning," but received no answer, so she went to the bed and drew back the curtains. There lay her grandmother with her cap pulled far over her face, and looking very strange. "Oh, grandmother," she said,
This is
"what
like a
big
little...
ears you have." "All the better to hear you with, my child," was the reply. "But, grandmother, what big eyes you have," she said. "All the better to see you with, my dear." "But, grandmother, what large hands you have." "All the better to hug you with." "Oh,
This is a lot of
but,
red
grandmother,
story.
what a terrible big mouth you have."
You have to click. Abraham, you failed me. Have I failed you? I can't escape imprisonment. Is it a true ending or something? I'm surrounded by nothing but lies. And sand. Wait. And suffering. I can hear him laughing in my...
Excellent. You have now completed the authenticity assessment examination. Congratulations. If you are accepted into you will receive a letter on April the 23rd at 10:04 a.m. If the letter arrives before that, stay inside, lock your doors and windows and wait for the real letter to arrive. Do not call the police. If the real letter does not arrive and you believe in a God, pray to them. If they are real, hope they will take pity on your soul. If everything goes well, however, we'll see you very soon. We'll be thrilled to have you join our ever-growing family. You have reached the end of your examination.
This is just a thing that analog horror can do. Uh, I loved it. It is not like your typical jump scare game, but I have to say that I know that this game has multiple endings. And one thing you know, that face at the end, as you saw in the beginning when the character was like standing around and upside down, is the way to interpret that face, and also you can be like, so there are multiple endings to this game. I highly recommend playing it at finding on your own. But a hint I give you is like this. Shut up! I'm talking. It's like with that face, with like the zoomers. I also liked it. It's not your typical jump scare game, but it gave me chills. Like you have to examine people and just like people do that on a just non base. But shall we see how our second analog horror games go? Or should we stay with this one and examine the next one? If I can assess that title card that's flying around here. Mika, why do you left those things? What do you mean? Oh, over there. Give me one. Which one do I want? Well, the one that says game 2. Already here, you like elevators to your desktop. Well, I was talking about this game to give the game view, but apparently the game has already given instructions when you load it up. So, yeah. Next one is called Murder in the Dark. And basically, it's also a game inspired by the Mandela catalog. But it's a short horror game.
Today we're going to learn how to play Murder in the Dark.
I'll let it explain itself.
First, grab a deck of cards and remove all the kings, jacks, and aces from the deck. Then separating out one of each card. Next, grab additional cards from the deck until the total number of cards matches the number of players. Shuffle and give one card to each player. The person who gets the jack is the detective. The person who gets the king is the police officer. The person who gets the ace is the murderer. If you don't have one of these cards, you're a civilian trying not to get murdered. Once everyone knows their role, turn off the lights and start walking around. If the murderer taps you, you are forced to sit down. Once someone finds you, they must shout "Murder in the Dark." Then you turn on the lights. Gather all the players that are still alive, so the detective can interview everybody and figure out who the murderer is. If the detective guesses the right person, they win. But if the detective guesses wrong, the murderer, 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 the murderer.
So basically it's that scam inspired by the Mandela catalog. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, not this, this. So, she stares at you and starts heading to the tunnels. You gotta get her before Dad gets home. I can do anything.
What are you doing down here? Please come back.
Can I run? I can't run. So I actually want to talk about my trans life because it tells it in my Casey Mods video. Like a part of course of trans life is like of my being transgender is getting female yeah. Like I'm becoming from a male to a female and I really actually want to be a female. I already really thought of like taking hormone therapy. What are you talking about? I'm telling the story and you. So I was like, a friend of mine was really close before I told it in the open, was like, I can help you to calculate your bra size. It's like, should I do that? Because of course I have my cosplay boots. So that you more feel natural, yeah, natural size bra. And why do I thought it? Because there's a part and maybe someone's like, hey Alice, thanks for the help. I'm gonna also try to open up more. See, that's why I'm doing it. So, and well, like, so like, you have 80 AA, but maybe you should order 80A. I ordered a few bras, start wearing those, but they were like, yeah, too tight because they were really scratching my thighs or my chest or destroying it. So a few friends asked, yeah, what's your size then? I said 88. Friend calculated that. They were like, that couldn't be, because what is the centimeters around your chest? 90? 90 centimeters, I said. Well, then you have 98. Oh, so I ordered a few new bras because maybe, I guess we call them someone else. Because I was like, maybe it fits. So they came in today and I was wearing them, and I don't know why, but they feel so comfy, and it's like I heard someone. Does it give this mic? And it feels so comfy. It's just like it feels so natural to have them on. And it's not because that like I'm actually thinking about getting like a hormone treatment so that I get, you know, tits more.
I'm sorry that we made fun of you, okay?
To actually get tits and a natural skin tone. I'll become less sexual active, but I can live with it. Oh, that's creepy. So, because like I also thought in the case mod video, I of course had this thought of like a few years, so I've got of skirts and dresses that were, so people are like, you should check if you're not a cross-dresser, you know, or a fanboy. And there's someone walking. And I actually went like, you know what, I find so comfy to wear just because I can. If I have like a skirt on, I really like a skirt, wearing a skirt. What am I here? Like here wearing a skirt with like a shirt or something and my ribbon gold jacket. I feel, you know when you wear something feels too good? Yeah, that. Feels so good. So, and now I'm wearing this bra with my ribbon gold jacket, just as, you know, as almost normal pants and a shirt, and just sitting here just like accepting it. No. So I'm actually, if you wanna know, I'm actually really thinking about, watch this shit, by the way. I'm actually really thinking about the hormone treatment, or I'm taking hormones, so that I get this, and I don't want, yeah. It sounds silly because you can turn from a man to a woman, but like you can take any size stitch you want, right? Yeah, I can. But I really would be happy with like a B cup or A cup. Oh, sorry for turning off the radio. God damn it. Can I run? So, because I'm now wearing like an 90A, and I'm like, I don't know, it feels, you know, when you, like I said, you know when you wear something that feels good, and you know it feels like you should wear this more often, and natural, yeah, that. And probably people like to thinking like, Alice, why do you talk about your bra size, and what you wear like skirts and dresses? Well, I want to talk about something. I have to talk about something. I mean, maybe there's someone who watches my video, like this horror game is like doubting about the transgender actions, and they're like, "Oh wait, you're a transgender woman?" And they were like want to talk, you know, they join my Discord and be like sending me messages and be like, "How did you do it?" Like if you're, let's say this, if you watch my videos and you're doubting your own gender, what I did, I started in a close friend server. Or of course I had that for a few years. It's not that I've been like, snap, I have those thoughts. I have to for a few years, but I like under pressured them and ignored them. Before we continue the story, let's... Wait, was that it?
I'm just a girl, a wonderful girl. I'm the sweetest one in town.
Oh?
You can search for miles
Well, to finish the story, like if you're transgender, how I went, I started like in a close friend service, and of course I had my thoughts for a few years and lived with them without like giving answer to them or discovering why I have them. But if you're a transgender person, I started in a close friend server, and it felt really good there. So I really quickly discovered to my Twitch server, and there it was like, it's really like, so I'm gonna accept it and fully embrace it. And I put it in my Discord bio, and it just really slowly starts rolling out to people. So it's now not weird for me to say that I wear a bra or a skirt, because like I said, I'm a transgender woman. I don't really want to touch like a woman. I feel like a woman. And yeah, I'm really thinking about hormone treatment, like an hormone take. Like for me, it's mostly if I don't have a beard, that would be a great step for me, because I hate shaving. I hate it. But to get back on the game, I got the game idea, but was it just like me, Jessica, and someone else? My sister? Or was it me with a group of friends? I just got run away and we just looked for Jessica and we won. Because I have to say the atmosphere for the game was really good, and it made me question myself a few times, like, did I hear someone walk, or that like the light bulbs were like, okay, don't do that. But you know what, if it has multiple endings, game is in the description down below, let me know, especially. And we keep the transgender talk for the next game further. I'm using that thing, but like you're gonna hear me a lot say, to get back from like the transgender story, you're gonna hear me a lot say like, I'm wearing a skirt, I'm wearing this, or my bra fits so comfy, or it's like part of developing, you know. If I can say my Twitch or my YouTube, what's the part? Why is that so loud? This is for you. This is not even a full song for you guys, and it's like, okay. I can lower this. Well, this is supposed to be a 30-minute game about service. And of course, warning, before we start and continue my story, because I'm thinking about like talking about my bra a lot more. It's just, I can't help it, it feels so comfy. And if you don't like it, don't watch my video. Oh, please do watch my video. And if I want to say one thing at least about transgenders people, if you're doubting the gender and you want to talk to someone, join my Discord down below, send me a DM, and I will respond when I have time. But I would love to talk with you, and maybe we can find together what's like why you're doubting yourself, or why you have those thoughts or things. Because number one is embracing it and talking and discovering why. Number two is number two would be look, if you want to, we can like start in my Twitch server. I know that the people in there are really love and supporting. So for me, at least, they are also. So we could get a look at my Twitch server if you're safe with it. And from there you can be like, oh, maybe I like it, maybe I hate it, you know. But if you're transgender and doubt it, join my Discord, shoot me in DM and we'll talk. We want to feel my comfy bra. I stopped talking about my bra. I stopped talking about like the last time I said when I was in the second game last week, where I was talking about all the pregnant, the Smite game, and I didn't call myself too much time pregnant. So, but warning: this game contains violent, mild gore, mentions of suicide, mentions of self-harm, killing, and death. Viewer discretion is advised. If you can't handle these topics, please click away. This is your warning. Also, if you've considered harming yourself or killing yourself, please consult professional help. If you really want to talk to someone, you can also join my Discord down below and send me a message. I love to talk, because 9 out of 10 times on those topics of self-harm and killing yourself, 9 out of 10 times of issues can be solved with just having someone to talk to. So if you're a trans person, you can talk to me and we can look out if maybe you want to like a closed proximity where you can test things out, or if it's cell phone was, because I highly like I would cry if you poop, but let's not go. I want to mute the sound. Let's do it. When I grew up, the folklore surrounding our neighborhood was alive. It was such intrigue. What sound was this that give to the endless maze of trees, bushes, and fogs with tickets in your eyes? After being so older, not many children are allowed to go in by themselves, and many legends are here to help dare us from the woods. I think, I don't know, my grammar is not the best, but one of the most prominent ones claimed that any living creature that found itself lost in the forest was destined to die. This urban legend was only really used by the parents to scare kids out of going into the woods on their own, but there have been real reports of people going missing inside one of these woods, never to be seen again. What drew kids into these woods in the first place? The answer is surprisingly another urban legend. The rumor has it as a powerful witch lives deep within the forest, hidden amongst the trees and wildlife. She is said to have the power to bring one's deepest desire to fruition. What kid wouldn't dream of endless riches, popularity or success? Their deepest desire were ultimately promising. However, getting lost while trying to find the witch and stumbling into the forest's other edge, the thought was terrifying. As I grew up, my fear of this wood grew less and less. I'm not afraid of what lies beyond the trees anymore. What lies beyond? There are many paths to avoid this fate, yet some seem to lie in circles or just being nowhere. It's infuriating when you're trying to get to one place only way back where you started. The rumor, it echoed in my mind, is one that aimlessly for what seems to be hours. My legs are growing weak from the bumpy path I walked on. I am calm, I am fine, everything will be fine. Despite saying that those things to myself, I noticed my hands were shaking, I was lost. Lost? Deep into the woods. Damn these windy paths. Seriously to keep my legs required for rest. I sat down against the tree nearby. The cold, thick air felt almost refreshing as I sat there. Over time my eyes beckoned for rest as well. I comply with their demands. My face slowly fades back. Hello? Hello? Are you right there? I heard a feminine voice call out to me. My eyes still closed. I felt a sharp pain in my head. A headache? My body felt in a different position from where I left it. I could feel grass beneath my head, but I don't remember laying down. I opened my eyes and finally greeted the mysterious voice. Sataurday, rich? Oh, you're okay, thank goodness, I'm starting to worry. You want bright pink hair and even brighter disposition, not my gaze. She however over my body, people next to me. Her smile felt warm and comforting, but she meant to smell freshly baked bread and strawberries. The more I thought, the worse pain in my head came. Oh, I groaned in pain, suddenly getting the strength to stand up once more. Oh, careful there. Here, let me help you. That's cutely done, I have to say. You held me onto my arm and supported me as a stone. My legs still ached and my head hurt, but nothing bad seemed to happen to me. Right there would be no chance of those silly legends being true. I looked over at her, noticed my fancy avatar. What an odd girl. What does she look like to follow dressed like that? I suppose I shouldn't judge her so harshly. Her dress is cute and she did help me after all. I have to say I will date a girl like that. I'm lesbian after all, so... Like I said, like this, I'm 80% lesbian for sure. But if their male would come, like if a man come into my life and it's like making me feel more special trans woman, it's like, I don't matter that you're a trans woman. And I can like lay on his shoulder or fall asleep on his nap, or against him, bed, cuddling. Then I can be straight. Thank you, who are you? Oh, my name is Strawberry. I run a bakery not too far from here. What's your name, friend? I'm Alice. Oh, I think like I'm a Strawberry. My name is Alice. It's nice to meet you, but did you say my name was Strawberry? Ah, yeah, my name is Strawberry because I'm the Strawberry Witch. Silly. Regardless, it's nice to meet you, Alice. Wait, did you say witch? She didn't appear to be more spiritual kind. She was more like tiny broomsticks making poisons. That kind of witch? Or perhaps was she the witch that I heard the lectures all those years ago? Golly, you look really worn out. Say about you come in the rest of my bakery for a while. Must be thirsty. I get you something lovely to drink from the house. Sure, why not? The girl might seem strange, but of course I was thirsty. I had no idea how long I've been out there. Something to drink sounded so good right now. The idea that came from my inner child wanted to believe she was from the legend, but she saved me evermore. At least I came this far, could always wait a little longer. Besides, she didn't seem like a totally type of person. Thank you, I love that one first. Can you tell me more about what you mean by a witch? Thank you. Silly me, you probably have people look marry from. I'm a strawberry witch. My magic is centered about strawberries, plants, and all things sweet. I use magic to make lovely treats in hope of making people smile. So, no bloemschrift. No cartoons on the creative side either, The answer was a little disappointing. Still, I could help but feel there was something creative beneath the surface. No, I thought it was supposed to make a strawberry fly, if I worked hard on it. This skill was harmless at last. The witch enthusiastically led me through the within path of the forest. She appeared as she knew in every tree, bush and rock, like the back of her hand. As we walked on, one question lingered in my mind. How would you build a bakery in a supposedly cursed forest? Surely it must be bad business to set up a shop out where people are too scared to go. Maybe that's why her witchy magic kicked in the park. She has her own reasons that I simply can't see yet. I tried to rational answers to each question I kept inside my head. My thoughts kept me so preoccupied that was frankly shocked me when I arrived at the location. What the? I love how the sound is so loud. Let's save. I can save. I was now related to a berry made of turnip cake with a sugary frosting on top. Can be seen on the rooftops and look delectable. The appearance will be any child's creative dream, a very creative and imagining child with a particular sweet tooth, that is. Was it real? It all felt like an entirely different world, almost if it stepped foot into a fairy tale. Walking through the fields of strawberry bushes and close to the house, I could see a sign that read the Strawberry's Witch Bakery. Ta-da! Here we are. How do you think of text earlier, Alice? It took me so long to perfect my magic in order to make everything cute. Is it real cake? Is it edible? Is this real cake? Is it edible? I just stay out of the rush so long. Probably not being because the force will make me hungry, and I mean, it's delicious. Eek! Ah, it's not real. Not at all. Just totally normally bakery, made of normally bakery materials. So it's real. Please don't eat my house, please. I was spoken a panic voice and began to fidget with her apron. I was just totally edible. She's a really bad liar. Still, I feel bad, so I just don't try to give her this at least. It's totally inedible. Gotcha. Anyways, why don't I show you the inside? Which quickly guided me inside, whether there was an attempt to keep me from eating the house, or simply because she felt awkward and wanted to move on from the topic, I never know. Nobody makes a vote of questions. A warm rush of air pushed my face upon entering the door of the bakery. The smell of fresh baked goods welcomed my head further into the house. It was obviously apparent that the strawberry theme resonated inside the building as well. Everything from the bright lights to the chairs, even the roof was shaped in a strawberry pattern. While separating the front counter from the seating area also made of strawberries. I don't think I could go vertically. I'm certain that they were appeared on the wall should be possible. I finally wasn't sure what every pleasant percent about what to get myself into. Croissant, cake, cookie, and more stocked shelves, many shapes and sizes, they all made my mouth water. Surprisingly, not off the baked food. I almost said the player were made of strawberries. It's good to have some variety, I suppose. Is this still an horror game? Can you get us something to drink? I quite recommend the strawberry milk. Oh, or strawberry lemonade. Those are the best. Not so much variety. Only strawberry things. This girl was kind of funny with her extreme theming. Give me lemonade. Can of lemonade? Honestly, strawberry lemonade sounded not only sweet but refreshing. I could really use this after some walk through the forest. Yes, of course, you can make yourself comfy, Alice. I'll be right back. I love the art style of this. You can't lie. This is actually quite well made, but sometimes it's not horror aspects, eh? But that strawberry pressure in the kitchen gave me a soft finish she left. I took a moment to observe the room a bit closer before sitting down. My gaze landed upon the spiral staircase in the corner of the room. Vines of strawberry wrapped itself gently around the hard rain and grabbed a fresh all the strawberries around. I looked up curious to see what there was beneath. In the corner of my eye I could spot what seemed to be in bed. So she lives here as well, eh? But you also have a staircase to your room right in the middle of a bakery. Look at her arm getting close, she must already be back by now. Wanted to avoid looking like a snoop, I took a seat. She joined me shortly after sitting across from me. Here you go, you must be thirsty, she said, setting down my drink of choice in front of me. I took a sip. Almost immediately the cool, refreshing taste of the strawberry lemonade really regenerated the most energy I had. Thank you, that's awfully kind of you. Ah, don't mention it, I like to surf. She allowed me immediately changed the lift to surf with her almost goofy, overly fancy voice. Just please let me know if you need anything, okay, Alice? Anything at all. She followed her voice, sounding clearly concerned. It was mildly nice to feel someone worried about me. I wasn't used to that feeling. My conversation melted to silence, probably thinking of something to say. If you go on a date, don't do this. Like, why do you live out here on your own? Like, start by talking about yourself. Can you tell me more about yourself? I have a curiosity to learn more about the wish. I feel like I'm running short titties of fake information this far. And me, honestly, I'm a bit more curious to learn about you. There's really much in me, be honestly. Ah, that's not true, sugar. I can tell you have a really sweet soul. I see it in the glint of your eyes. You're speaking to her. They're like unlike any other thing. If someone would like, if I would go on a date with someone that would like already start like this, I'd be like, date me, come further on a date with me. Despite the fact that I was sure if you're just saying that you have to be nice, I couldn't help but smile softly as the girl spoke. This is getting really in my mind. I would like sit here, I would smile and be like, please, give me more attention, please, keep the conversation going. You're too kind, truly. She just met me, but was so nice to me, I don't understand why. Enough about me, let's get back to you. Alright, well, let's see. My hobbies are pretty obvious. I love baking and gardening with all my heart, especially baking incidents with strawberries. Strawberries are your favorite fruit, I'm guessing. Oh no, it's oranges. Okay. Oh yeah. I thought you were serious. I was not sure whether her humor was cute. She was cute. I will fall in love with her. She's cute. I don't like her too much. But also, some strawberry washing practice. I still practice new kinds of magic every day. Like usually, I've been really interested in the magic of cleansing dishes. I just like pleasure. Maybe she is the witch I've heard of after all. That's not all though. I admit it's a little strange, but I'm working on the magic that can bring things to life in a whole new way. Like reanimating the dead? It's actually a bit more embarrassing than that. I feel my claws sitting. I know I'm a transgender woman, but I'm not talking about a lot about my bra, but you know that like you know that feeling keeps, because I talk so much I have to keep pouring my chest in and out, and I can feel. I'll stop talking about it. Here, this actually reminds me, I have a present for you. The silent burst through her voice and spoke abruptly, standing for her seat. Wait right here. She ran off, leaving me alone to question what was happening. Present for me, but why? Once again, she had just met me, and then instant reason her kindness. Strawberry came back with a small pink bomb wrapped in a lime green ribbon. Plopping it down in front of me, she gave me an excited smile. Go on, open it, it's for you. Instantly, I opened the gift box to reveal. Is this a plushie? Ah, no, silly, it's a star bunny. Huh? Heh? A mix of a bunny and strawberry, one of my recent creations of life magic. Interesting. I'll accept it. She's kinda cute. How can you accept us? She's so heartwarming, cute, and like, I wanna really know, like, I wanna know about you, I wanna People like watching this be like, Alice, I would just see your, like, perfect dating partner. What are you talking about? Hey, little buddy. I smiled warmly and pat the strawberry head with one finger. Oh, maybe I'll find adorable. Thank you, Strawberry. I'll take good care of him. Strawberry looked happier than ever after seeing me and her Strawberry getting along. You better take good care of them, Alice. I'm trusting you. Oh, yeah, well, they like you so much already. Tiny Strawberry curled up nicely within my hand, making me so comfortable. For the first time, I was afraid of accidentally crushing or hurting them. Hey Alice, this is a little unrelated, but hypothetically, if you could wish for anything, what would you wish for? I vote for one wish, my greatest desire. Is it something I only can accomplish on my own? Wouldn't ask that of you. I don't like this question, Father. Those points are very immeasurable. I'm sorry, I should get going. Yeah, I really appreciate it, but you should probably keep little buddy here. Oh, he's crying! It's fun when you come to my tum and the mensen play them all and settle down and zat smell rust my... Oh, this feels so sad. Wait, this stage has to sit this down. Won't you not stay for now? Even extra. I cut her off before she could finish speaking. No, really, I need to go. Something came out to do. I'm awfully sorry. Oh, please don't go away. Thank you again for everything, Sataurday. Goodbye. Try to proceed on my way to the exit. When suddenly I felt something hard hit me right in the back of the head, knocking me out instantly. Ugh, my head. I was always a pain in my head, making myself up and nobody was in the bakery anymore. I was looking right at the bed in the room, carved strawberry themed furniture and wallpaper, despite not being inside the bakery room front. Crazy of fresh baker bread and strawberries. Beside the base strawberries from fountain light. Even more alarming, however, was the large vines wrapped tightly around my entire body with vines with strawberries going on still. What the hell is going on here? Why would your strawberry do this to me? What damn it, was like it for trusting a stranger. She's going to kill me or she used me some weird magic stuff I didn't understand. I wonder what I had to escape. I had to get out before she came back up to get me. I struggled against the vines, only barely managed to pry one of my hands out of the food strand cap. As I heard a familiar sound come from the stairs. Oh! Little buddy! I whispered as I went close to where I was tied up. Any chance you can help me out of this? Tiny Strawberry looked around from the side stand, observing the room. I watched him as he hopped onto the nightstand and used their tiny hands to push over the basket. Just as the button was held that loud thing, the two hands got my attention at the reach of my free hand. I didn't time to use one, I had to think fast. Gardening shoes. My shoes were obviously short from my skin. I cut them without hesitation, started cutting each foam until I became warm on my head. Ah, shh, come on little buddy. Without taking a scoop the strawberry into my arms, I carefully stepped down the spiral staircase. With each step I feared more of what could happen if I got caught. I still don't know what the strawberry knocked out. You could plant anything. I sure someone was going to stick around and see what she had planned. Creeping out with the main bakery, a million thoughts of panic rushed through my mind. In the distance I could hear the softening of my captor as it come from the kitchen. I stepped through the bakery to the door, my heart beating increased speed. I froze in place and put the nail of the door again in this type of source. A bell attached to the door, so having the distance stopped in an instant. If I didn't have time to get careful anymore, I bolted the door into the woods. Into the fields onto the strawberry briefly against behind me for a moment. The sight I saw was certainly less than pleasant. Those eyes of hers looked like anything I've ever seen. She's holding a knife, from cute being dateable. Like from cute being like, I wanna know about you, can we date? Can we date? I think date. I'm apologize. Alright. But apparently he was a little too cute. She looks like a true monster. Alice, you can't hide, Alice. She chased me after me as I ran through the trees. I tried to lose her with the winding paths of the forest. I killed them too strong bearing for dear life. The sweet that I'm doubting from my parents didn't help, however. Ah, so when he cried out, losing grip on my hand himself. Poor Kitty managed to slip out my hands, running far, far behind me into the bush. I stopped for a moment and tried to recollect it, but fear clutched through my palms and caught hurrying footsteps getting closer and closer. Can I save now? I can save. Okay. I was so insanely fast. I was terrifying. I was being chased by someone with abilities. I didn't understand. I'm so sorry, little buddy. I was before running like my life depended on it. My life did depend on it. My legs are still sore from earlier, but I had to push through. Don't let her catch me. Not like this. At one point I ran so much I was certain I had lost her. I looked behind me once more to be sure. I was relieved for a moment, but the relief was short-lived as I felt my feet stumble over a rock, immediately knocking me unconscious. I slammed my head against the third bed. Hello, hello, are you right there? Ending 4-5, the loop. Oh. Ew. I'm actually highly recommending for you to play this game on your own. This is amazing. From the art just like, you see how it got me into the game. It was not like more like a point-and-click adventure game. It actually had some horror aspect to it. It was like, it took me in. It almost made me feel like I was sitting there and talking to her. I almost feel like I was on a date with her. It's just so real. Well, but that's an end comes to 3 scary games. Again, I have to say, are great games, and all games, mind me, all games have different endings. So I highly recommend showing the games some love and playing them on your own. I'm still thinking about actually doing like one horror game recording with like a Miku costume on, and then with face cam to see if like some laying games work. Maybe for next week, we'll see. But the thing is, I have to like dress up as Miku at like 12 p.m. in like around midnight after I came back from my parents. So, but that's the thing. My outro screen is different. My outro screen will be like a video recommend for my channel to you. It's highly recommended for you if you're new to my. Wait 1 second. And it's highly recommended for my channel. If you're new to my channel to watch that. It's based on what you watch a lot, so I can't predict it. Also, if you're new to my channel and you don't like that video, go to search on my channel to the Let's Play playlist. That playlist will contain a lot of stuff, so you can walk through it, put it on shuffle, and see if I like what I do. If you like what I do, I stream also every Wednesday and Saturday around 7 p.m. CET or CEST, depending on when you watch this. And next to my channel button in the middle will be the 3 Scary Game playlist. If you haven't watched any of the others, I will highly recommend you do. But with that said, I'm going to say have a wonderful night, and until we meet again in the next video.
の皆さんごつなりのとのみなでバイバイバイ思いついたら歩いていけ心のゴミ残さないように